again.
Hello gamers, get ready to lose sleep this December because the lineup dropping at the end of 2025 is pure fire. From long-awaited sequels to mind-blowing new titles, this month is stacked with games that'll keep everyone glued to their screens. Whether you love intense action, emotional storytelling, or just wreaking havoc online with friends, December's releases have something epic for everyone. So grab your controller, clear your schedule, and gear up, because the last month of 2025 is about to close out the year with a bang. Let's get started.
Fully charged.
Get ready to feel the heat. Phoenix Flame!
Dual repulsor blast.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Alright, space buffs. Marvel Cosmic Invasion lands a brutal cosmic brawl right on December 1st. You get to pilot heroes like Silver Surfer or Nova, blasting through the massive threats Galactus and his heralds throw at you. The gameplay feels like an arcade shoot-'em-up, but with that classic Marvel superhero oomph. You're zooming between planets, throwing down cosmic abilities and dodging devastating beams. The cel-shaded art style mixes retro arcade vibes with today's polish, making every battle pop visually and feel thrilling. The upgrade trees for heroes add layers of strategy, meaning you're always fine-tuning your cosmic combat style. This game nails that perfect mix of intensity and fan service, pulling you right into the heart of the Marvel universe. I love how it rips past simple button mash and win, demanding you think quickly and master your powers while soaking in the comic book-flavored chaos. Perfect for fans who want non-stop action and a dose of nostalgia. Terminator 2 No Fate. If you loved the gritty cyberpunk vibe from the movies, Terminator 2 No Fate is a dream come true. This side-scroller puts you right at the center of the resistance fight, John Connor and the squad sneaking through hostile Skynet-controlled facilities. The mix of cover-based shooting and fierce melee action is slicker and more intense than what the old games ever pulled off. I'm all about those moments where you pluck a plasma rifle, blast a T-800's head off, then switch tactics to close quarters combat. Plus, the pixel art style is dripping with neon synthwave, making every frame feel like it's ripped right from an 80s sci-fi flick. The hardest difficulty mode, brutal enough to make you feel like you're Carol Shelby planning every move, adding a real sense of accomplishment to every win. It's not just a game. It's a love letter to the iconic franchise mashed up with fresh, thrilling gameplay.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Sleep Awake. So, Sleep Awake is wild, blending sharp detective vibes with some seriously trippy, mind-bending horror. You're flipping between this day-lit reality and nightmare realms, solving puzzles in one, then bracing for freaky boss battles in the other. It's got a Control-esque feel, where reality warps around you as you dig into your character's fractured psyche. The gameplay really grabs you with how fluidly you swap dimensions to tackle obstacles and unlock secrets. The art shifts from cozy, lo-fi aesthetics to nightmare-inducing shadows, hitting that old-school adventure game nostalgia, but in a way that's fresh and deeply personal. What hooked me was the branching storylines that feel meaningful, pulling you deeper with every choice. It's like journeying through a surreal dream you can lose hours in, but it's also got bite when it comes to tension and challenge. Anyone who digs narrative puzzles with heavy atmosphere needs to jump on this. Let it die, Inferno. Inferno is back with that chaotic, over-the-top style that made its predecessor a cult hit. Climbing that deadly tower with fire-infused challenges amps the difficulty and spectacle to 11. The combo-heavy combat feels buttery smooth when you're chaining attacks, especially while juggling insane traps and fiery enemies. Building and customizing fighters, just like the original, keeps that addictive loop alive, but this version throws in multiplayer invasions that cranks the tension way up, never knowing if a buddy or a rival is about to drop through your run and wreak havoc. The cel-shaded, gritty art style keeps the game's unique personality intact, loaded with quirky humour that makes every brutal death a little less painful. It's a mad, hellish playground where you either master the chaos or get roasted. Such a perfect blend of rage and reward gameplay, especially for players who live for wild, unpredictable combat moments. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It's finally hits that Switch 2 this December, and it's a total blast for anyone who grew up with the series. Samus zooms through sprawling desert planets on her speeder bike, blasting enemies and scanning alien tech that screams classic Prime, but upgraded for modern slickness. The Morph Ball returns better than ever, letting you sneak through tight spaces while dodging traps. Combat feels tight and satisfying, locking on missile blasts, psychic scans revealing secret paths. The vibe is pure exploration and adrenaline, capturing that beautiful loneliness of the original, but with jaw-dropping visuals that still keep the nostalgic feeling alive. This game isn't just a sequel, it's a love letter to Prime fans who have been starving for a real follow-up. I'm hyped to get lost in this world again, hunting down secrets and bosses that push your skills to the limit.
The aftermath of the long night.
Elden Ring Nightreign DLC. This game unleashes a shadowy new chapter filled with creepy divine towers, shifting landscapes, and a fresh breed of bosses that will have you sweating like never before. This expansion amps up the survival and co-op elements, dropping you and your squad into battle alongside other tarnished against Night Lords. The new shifting Earth mechanic literally transforms the map mid-play, keeping exploration unpredictable and fresh. Nightreign leans into intense strategy too. New weapon combos and skills synergize well, with the addition of two cool Nightfarer characters whose unique abilities bring a fresh combat flow. Boss fights are brutal, featuring up to 7 enemies at once, including a mega Dreadlord with soul-melding powers. It's like a Dark Souls and Elden Ring mashup that pushes challenge and lore to the extreme. Perfect if you love tough, atmospheric RPG moments with friends or solo. Skate Story. Skate Story releases on December 8th, and it's a fresh breeze for skate fans who miss that old-school analog control feel. You're dropped into a bizarre underworld full of demon skaters, lava pits and gnarly rails, where the physics feel just right, whether you're pulling off a kickflip or eating dirt. The analog stick controls are smooth, bringing back memories of Skate 3's perfect combo of skill and chaos. The story is a visceral grind through hell's streets, with tons of customization, so you can flex with unique boards and infernal decals while perfecting your lines. Multiplayer lets you session with friends, adding to the hype and replay value. This game nails the vibe of the console skate era, but strips away fluff, focusing on raw, pure skating fun mixed with a dark underworld twist. A perfect prescription for anyone wanting skate action with personality. Code Violet. Code Violet throws you into an intense dinosaur-infested facility that's equal parts thrilling and terrifying. Imagine a third-person survival shooter where you and your squad battle raptors and more, with smart AI that flanks and hunts like in classic Jurassic Park scenes. The gameplay packs fast-paced action with tactical layers, zip-lining vents to escape, using gadgets, and destroying cover in shootouts. The animation feels crisp, with smooth dino movement and brutal takedowns that add to the visceral thrill. Procedurally generated maps keep every run fresh, and the multiplayer co-op shines when defending breached zones from waves of dinos. It blends horror tension with arcade-style shooting perfectly, creating a constant adrenaline rush. If you've ever dreamed of a Jurassic Fight Club where every second counts, Code Violet delivers with teeth-baring excitement that's hard to put down.
Ursa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
Octopath Traveler 0. In Octopath Traveler, you are dropped into Wishvale, where you craft your hero and recruit from more than 30 unique characters, mixing turn-based battles with a fresh town-building twist. The HD 2D art style pulls nostalgic vibes for classic JRPG lovers, with pixel-perfect designs and sweeping orchestral music. The gameplay evolves the beloved break-and-boost combat system, now layered with crafting and synergy from your town's artisans, making grinding feel smart and rewarding instead of a bore. The story is sprawling, clocking over 100 hours, and richly branching, so your choices really matter. It's like a classic Final Fantasy melded with city sims, letting you dive deep into both battles and world building. The flexibility in party building keeps the combat strategic and varied. Perfect for JRPG fans craving depth and a fresh yet familiar adventure. Octopath Traveler 0 blends nostalgia with cool new mechanics.
Banish such darkness.
Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows finally hits Switch 2, bringing that stealthy samurai action into portable perfection. You jump into the shoes of Naoe and Yasuke, two assassins slicing through feudal Japan's political chaos with fluid parkour and deadly combos. The graphics are surprisingly sharp on handheld, and the gameplay balances fast-paced swordplay with classic stealth mechanics. What's cool is the blend of historical and supernatural, with mythical yokai hunts adding spooky flair. The upgraded RPG elements mean your choices matter, shaping your journey more than ever. Plus, it supports co-op raids, so you can team up with friends to tackle fiendish missions. For me, it feels like a perfect combo of past Assassin's Creed vibes with fresh Japanese flavor, optimized for on-the-go assassin life. Yasuke mains, get ready to own those rooftops. That's all, everyone. December 2025 promises to be packed with fresh adventures, intense challenges, and unforgettable gaming moments. Whether you're into deep stories, fast-paced action, or immersive worlds, this month offers something to keep every type of player hooked. Grab your gear, clear your schedule, and get ready to dive into some of the best games before the year ends. It's the perfect time to level up your gaming collection and experience new favourites. Also, let me know in the comments about the game that is most awaited for you.